Hello, Aries. How you doing? This is Crystal Liu for Tarot Me Please. Please, 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 please. Please, please me. Don't mind me. Ready to do your tarot card reading for the weekend approaching January 23rd, 2023. As long as it's January, I'm going to tell you Happy New Year. Okay? All right. All right. That should be enough shuffling here. Okay. Let's see what the cards say, Aries. Okay. So, Aries, let's meditate on your cards for a little bit first and absorb their energies and welcome your spirit guides, your guardian angels. Let the universe tell you what's going on. Relax. Take a load off. And let's begin. Aries, what is your energy here? The Ace of Wands. Beautiful energy. Ace of Wands is a new project, the urge to create something new, new beginnings. That's what aces are about. You're very inspired right now, which is wonderful. Sounds like you're a creative person. What is the energy that's crossing yours right now? Ooh, it's choices. Many choices. That's the Seven of Cups card. It has to do with just a whole plethora of choices ahead of you and you don't know which one to pick. Yeah. So let's flip some other cards to see if they'll give you guidance on what decision to make with those choices. What does the recent past show, my Aries? Okay, so you recently moved on from something. You had been through somewhat of an ordeal and it was time for you to move on. That's what you did. But what you moved on from, these Six Swords here, you might have moved to a different location or a different job or a different relationship, but the lessons that you learned from those Six Swords stayed with you. You're taking those lessons with you. They make you who you are. But you're moving on to calmer waters. You're moving from choppy waters to calmer waters, and you got some sort of guide with you. Moving on to something else. So this guide that's with you is maybe a counselor or a mentor, somebody who's knowledgeable, who was able to guide you through that process of moving on. So that's good. Let me see what your immediate future says. Ooh, okay. That's the Eight of Swords energy. It's self-restriction. It's self-imprisonment. It's not anybody else imprisoning you. It's you yourself. So, Aries, do you have some self-restricting thoughts in your mind that really shouldn't be there or have no business being there? Yeah, it's very mental energy, and sometimes the mind can play tricks on you and make you think one thing when things are really the other way. So yeah, maybe there's some self-inflicted restrictions there that you need to overcome. But what's in your conscious mind, Aries? Oh wow. So Aries, Judgment. The Judgment card is a very good card. It has to do with the wake up call. It has to do with your life's purpose. It has to do with just shaking you up and reminding you, what you're supposed to do in this particular life, what lessons you're supposed to learn. So, if you know what you're meant to do in this life or who you're meant to be, then hats off to you. That's half the battle right there. Is it something creative? Have you been given some kind of gift from heaven to bestow upon the rest of us here on earth? Let me see what your unconscious mind is saying, Aries. Expansion, commerce, travel. Your unconscious mind, which you're not entirely aware of during your waking days, is saying, to expand, to travel, to grow your business, is what your unconscious is saying. Which ain't bad. That's not bad. But are you going to make it happen? That's the question. Let me see what your hopes and fears are, Aries. Okay. The Queen of Cups. Beautiful. The Queen of Cups is probably your hopes rather than your fears, because it's a very positive energy. The Queen of Cups is a very nurturing, very supportive person. And if it's not you, then it's somebody in your life who's very supportive. Perhaps your mom, your grandma, your aunt, and a more mature colleague. Might even be this person here who's had guided you through that period of transition and moving on from before. And you're hoping that she is with you, um, when you go on through your trajectory of this situation here. It could be somebody of the water signs. It could be a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces in your life. Somebody that you count on for support. Let me see what your influence, what your attitude is throughout the situation, Aries. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is, the Prince Charming, the romantic proposal kind of energy. Um, is that you? Is that you, Aries? Because the knight, the queen, the king, the page, those could all be people in your life, or you yourself. So I'm thinking that's you. You're the romantic person. You're the one who's, thinking about getting married and all that stuff. Are you? Let me see what the external influence says, what you can't control. Okay, so that's the Two of Wands. Two of Wands talks about expansion. So we have your unconscious talking about expansion and travel and business and stuff. And then you have another card having to do with expansion. The Two of Wands specifically talks about waiting for results and making a choice and making travel plans. So you have two traveling cards here. You have two traveling cards here. So I'm wondering if maybe your creativity and all these choices have to do with, okay, well, where are you going to go? Maybe these are all the choices that you're kind of grappling with. Should I go here, or should I go to that country, or this place, or that city, or this, that, and the other? And because I see some traveling, having to do with business in your cards here. Let me see what the final outcome shows for the moment. It could change, but for the moment. Nice, the Justice card. Well, whatever ends up happening through your trajectory, It's going to be a good outcome because, justice is served. That's what they say, right? When it's, you know, things are brought to a fair conclusion. It's a win-win solution. It's cause and effect. It's the truth coming out. So, yeah, a really nice outcome, I'm happy to say, Aries. Um, when a person knows their true calling, their true purpose in life, their the lessons that they need to learn and all that, then things are good. If you follow that route, if you follow what the universe has planned for you, then things are good. Um, you just have to get, you know, rein in those restricting thoughts of yours because in reality, you're limitless. You can expand. It's wonderful. And I'm happy that you have somebody in your life to guide you, to support you, to nurture your talent, and that you had somebody there to guide you through the choppy waters into a more calm space. So it's all good. Okay? That was your reading, Aries. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope some, if not all, resonated with you. And I hope you have a great week. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.